Hey guys, get ready with me while I talk about the date I went on 3 days ago and how I almost died. So I met this guy on TikTok. Actually, he DM'd me, and he didn't live too far from me. He actually has two apartments. He has one in Cortland, New York, and he has one in New York City. So we ended up adding each other on Snapchat, and he got my number, which I really liked. He asked me for my number first, and then we started Snapchatting, and he was just talking to me, and he seemed like such a nice guy. He was my type, perfect, 6'4", Italian, tattoos, very, very attractive, and he's very sweet. He says literally all the right things, perfect. I would have never expected this. So at this point in time, he was in Cortland, which was really close to me, so we went on a date, and before this date, he would ask me past questions about my past relationship. He was like, has a guy ever bought you jewelry before? Has he done this? Has he done that? And I was like, no guy has ever bought me jewelry before, because they haven't. This man shows up on the date with this necklace, this ring, and this bracelet. They're all bows, which I was like, how does he know I like bows this much? I was so I wasn't weirded out, but I was kind of just how does he know? Anyways, he was such a gentleman on the first date, held the door open for me, paid for dinner, bought me flowers, obviously bought me a bunch of jewelry, which I was this is kind of weird, suspicious. This is the first time I've ever met this guy in person, and we've only been talking for a couple weeks. Why is he buying me all of this stuff already? When he was dropping me off, because I went home after the date, whatever, he was playing The Weeknd, Lana Del Rey, which are all my favorite artists, Drake. He was just playing all of that, which I also didn't tell him what kind of music I liked, and I was like, oh my god, you know who Lana Del Rey is? Because guys don't listen to Lana Del Rey. He's like, oh yeah, she's one of my favorite artists, and I told him to put on I think it was Cola, by her, and he was like, oh my god, this is my favorite song. I'm like, this is literally my favorite song, what? And then he put it on, and he literally didn't know any of the lyrics, so I was like what the fuck? I didn't want to make him feel bad, because I thought he was just being cute and trying to make it seem like we had the same music taste, but now that I think about it, it kind of just seems like he was studying me for weeks before we even hung out. I don't know. But after that date, we would call on the phone a lot, FaceTime a lot, text a lot. Also, he's 27, so I didn't really Snapchat him much, which I also really liked. I liked how mature he was, or how I thought he was. But we would just talk, and he'd be so loving, and be so affectionate, and so manly, and just being really super sweet and cute. And then after a couple days of us texting, he would start he started getting really weird, too much. He was I'm gonna marry you, I'm gonna propose to you soon, just straight weird stuff, I want to have babies soon. I'm just I literally just got out of a relationship. I am not looking for that yet. That is just too much for me to talk about right now. I just can't. And he was oh, that's fine. I'll wait for you, as long as I can. I'll wait for you, as long as you want. And I was okay. And then a couple days go by, and we're still texting, because it's not weird enough for me to stop talking to him yet. And he's I'm going to my condo, I have some business to do, like, if you want to come with me, like, I'd really like to show you, like, my place. And I was like, yeah, like, yeah. So he picks me up. He's in Cortland, like his other apartment, and we drive all the way to New York City. And like on the way there, like I don't even know how to explain it. Like he was just acting so different. Like he had like this shake in his voice. Like he just looked like a lot different, like scared, like kind of. And I was like, what the fuck? Like what is going on with this guy? Like is he on coke or something? Like I don't fucking know. But like the whole way there, he like wouldn't stop looking at me. He was like, oh my god, like you're so beautiful, like I can't believe you're in my car right now. And I'm like, thank you, like, but like it was excessive. Like he just kept saying it like over and over and over, and like it started to make me really fucking uncomfortable, like really uncomfortable. Like he was just like, your eyes, like they're just so beautiful, like your teeth are so beautiful, like do the dentist like compliment your teeth a lot? And I'm like what the fuck? Then we end up getting to his condo in New York, and I'm not even gonna lie, like it was probably like the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. Like oh my god, it was just like straight out of a movie. Like I was like, I'm in heaven, like oh my gosh. Then we ended up getting to his condo, and after we got settled and everything, he took me to this very, very nice steak dinner, like very romantic. Like I gotta fix that. Anyways, on this date, it was way creepier than the previous one we went on. He just started talking about like a lot of personal things about me that literally only my closest friends know, and I'm just like, how does he know this stuff? Like this is creeping me the fuck out. So I'm sitting here texting my cousin, and I'm like, dude, like I don't know like what's going on, like I don't know how he knows all this stuff, but like you might need to come pick me up. Like this is honestly like a really scary situation I'm in right now. And then we end up going back to his condo, and we're just laying on the couch, like cuddling, watching a movie, and he then says, so how do you like your new home so far? And I'm like, what? And then I kind of just like laughed it off, but in my head I was scared as fuck. And he was just like, oh my god, like it literally sends chills down my spine. And then after I laughed, this man's whole demeanor like flipped. He was just went from like a soft like gaze to like a creepy fucking weirdo like gaze. He was like, why are you laughing? And I'm like, I don't know. And then he just started talking about like, oh, like you're gonna move in here with me, like we're gonna raise our kids. And I'm like, I already told you, like I am not looking for that kind of thing right now. Like it's too much for me. And he's like, I don't care, like I brought you here, like you're gonna stay here with me like while I do business, like you're not leaving. And then at this point I was like, okay, like I need to leave, like this guy's a fucking creep. I'm like texting my cousin, I'm like, you need to like come pick me up right now, like you need to fucking drive to New York and pick me up, like this is scary, like I don't know how he knows like all this information about me, like and like the things he's saying to me, like he's gonna try to keep me fucking held hostage here, like you need to come pick me up right now, like I'm scared. So obviously she comes and picks me up, but I was like, okay, well honestly you're making me super uncomfortable, so I'm leaving. Like my cousin's coming to pick me up. He's like, you're not fucking leaving, like I drove all the way to your house and I picked you up and I brought you here, you're gonna stay here with me, like blah blah blah. I was like, dude, like no, I'm leaving. And then I started running out of his condo. I'm like, I'm leaving, like this is scary. Like he literally starts fucking running after me, like he starts running after me, and I'm like unfortunately I have no time left, so let me know if you guys want a part 2. Guys, this is going to be the part 2 of the video I made last night, but first I want to go over a couple of things before I want to talk about my IEP. I'm 20 years old, and I recently just got diagnosed with ADHD, and because of that, I use filler words a lot in my sentences, but I've noticed that there's a lot of people being really mean about it for literally no reason. Like, there is no reason for you to comment on my video those vulgar things. Like, it's not necessary. You shouldn't be being mean to random people on the internet. It just makes you look miserable and it makes you look bad. So FYI, if you comment something mean on my video, I'm going to delete it. Take that how you must. I'm gonna try to not say like a lot in this video, but also it's just the way I've talked for my whole entire life. Like, I can't just change it in one video, you know what I mean? So if you don't like it, you can kindly just scroll away from my video. You don't have to leave nasty comments about it. I think I left off by telling you guys that I ran out of his apartment. As I was running out of his apartment, he started yelling at me. He was like, come back, like, you're all mine, like, you're not leaving, I'm not gonna let you leave, like, I'm all you have. Like, I literally just met this guy a couple weeks ago, and he's saying all this creepy stuff to me. Anyways, I'm gonna try not to sound like a pick-me when I say this, but it's kind of important to the story. I am 5 feet tall. I am 120 pounds. This man is like 6'4", way taller than me, way bigger than me. I'm running from him. He's gaining on me fast. He catches up to me, and he stops me. Like, he gets in front of me and he stops me. He's like, please just stop, like, calm down, like, I'm not gonna hurt you, I would never do that. I'm screaming. I say, get away from me, you're scaring me, I just want to leave, I need to go home, you are making me extremely uncomfortable, I'm not interested in you anymore. I'm just yelling all of this while he's just holding my shoulders, trying to get me to like come back into his apartment, and I'm like, no, like, I'm not doing that, like, I'm not going with you. Obviously I stop and I start talking to him because it's literally just me and him, like, in the hallway of his condo. So there was nothing I could do. There's not really any doors around, so I'm just talking to him, and I was like, how do you know, like, all these things about me? Like, it's creepy. Why are you, like, rubbing it in my face, trying to make it seem like you're the only person in the world that I have? And then after I called him creepy, he literally just started, he like grabbed my shoulders, was like shaking me, and he screamed in my face. He's like, I'm not fucking creepy. You had a terrible life. I just wanted to show you what it's like to be loved, because I know you were never loved. I watched your TikToks for weeks. I learned all about you so you would learn to love me for like knowing all this stuff and treating you the way you deserve. And I'm just thinking, how is this treating me the way I deserve? How is you luring me into your apartment to try to get me to stay there treating me the way I deserve? That is not treating me the way I deserve. It's fucking creepy. But after he freaked out on me and said that, I kind of just sat there for a second thinking about what to do, and I just started running. I started running for my life. He's running after me. He's screaming. He's like, you're never gonna find someone else like me. You're never gonna get the life you want if you don't stay here with me. I'm offering you so much. Just come back. Like, just being so creepy. But as I'm running, I finally like get close to the lobby. I took the stairs and I started dialing 911, and I got on the phone with them, and I think he heard them like on the phone, so he stopped following me, and I don't really know like where he went after that, but I ended up going onto the street, and I was on the phone with them. I was like telling them the situation, and I'm on the street outside of his apartment building. I wish I was joking when I said this. I wish I was joking when I'm saying this. I look up at the apartment building, and he's holding a picture of me on the window. A picture of me on the fucking window. Mind you, I'm 21 years old. I graduated high school almost 3 years ago. So I don't have any of my senior photos on any of my social medias. So this man literally looked up my family or something and found out the photography page I got my pictures done by, and he printed a picture, like a senior photo of me out, and he had it held up to the window. After I saw that he had that picture, obviously I was like looking at him and my eyes were widened. He could see. And I started yelling on the phone to 911, and all he did was smile and walk away from the window. I also saw a couple comments where they were like, oh, this story's fake. I truly wish it was. Like, as crazy as it sounds, it's completely real. It's 100% real, and it was one of the most traumatizing things that's ever happened to me, and I hope and pray no other girl ever has to go through it. Anyways, NYPD ends up picking me up literally off the street. I'm scared, I'm shaking, I'm crying. They take me to a station, and I obviously reported everything, and I'm still waiting to see like what they say, like what's happening, if I need to go to court or something. So I'll definitely keep you. I think I'm gonna start a YouTube because I also have a lot more stories like this. Like, I have a lot of other trauma that I would love to share with you guys because I know you guys would be so invested. So I'm gonna put my YouTube in my bio, and if you guys want, you can follow me, because we don't know if TikTok's actually gonna get banned or not. So, but you thought the story ended there? No. So obviously in the car on the way to the station, I blocked him on literally everything, deleted everything, made it so he couldn't contact me in any way. But I have my calls, unknown callers, silenced, so I can't get any calls from like no caller ID or like spam callers or anything. I woke up to 2,000 no caller ID calls from him, and 500 voicemails in my blocked section in my voicemails. And what he said in those voicemails will literally haunt me until the end of my time. The end of my time, and I will not be sharing that on TikTok. So obviously I reported it to the cops, and yeah, I'm still waiting to hear like what they say, like what's gonna happen. I don't know if I'm gonna go to court. I honestly don't even know if he's in jail. Like, I don't know anything right now, but like I said, I'm gonna start a YouTube in case TikTok gets banned, so I will update you guys on there, and I will put my YouTube in my bio. But anyways, that's the story. Like I said, it was traumatizing. I probably left out a lot of details because I've been trying to block most of it out of my memory. I also have ADHD, so I get my stories jumbled up a lot. It's just how I am. But yeah, thanks for watching. I wasn't expecting this to blow up, but thank you all.